It starts in the dark, deep woods, empty streets, somewhere you shouldn't be. A shadow moves, and suddenly you're not alone anymore. Across the world, people have seen things they can't explain. Not once, not twice, but enough to turn whispers into legends. In a quiet forest in Switzerland, someone walks at dusk, tall, silent, wearing a gas mask. In the crowded chaos of New Delhi, something leaps across rooftops. Too fast, too violent, half man, half animal. And in the swamps of South Carolina, something waits in the dark water, watching, breathing, ready. 3 places, 3 stories, all terrifying, and somehow all connected, because none of them are fully real, but none of them are completely fake either. These are urban legends, stories born from fear, fed by rumor, and locked inside people's minds. And tonight, you're stepping into that world. First stop, a peaceful Swiss forest. Calm, beautiful, too quiet. Locals call it the Mall's Forest, a place where nothing happens. Or at least, nothing should. But starting in the late 90s, something changed. People began seeing someone, not an animal, not a ghost, a person, about 6'3", wearing military-style clothing, a long green cloak, and a gas mask covering the entire face. Imagine that. You're walking alone, golden sunset, birds fading out. Then you see it, a figure in the trees, standing still, watching. No expression, just 2 dark lenses, staring right at you. People froze. Some ran. Some couldn't move at all. Because it didn't act human. It didn't talk. Didn't react. It just walked, slowly, silently, like it didn't care. You were even there. And that's what made it worse. Encounters kept happening. Same description, same mask, same unsettling presence. No attacks, no violence, just existence. One witness said it was the most disturbing thing they'd ever seen, not because it chased them, but because it didn't. Another person claimed they saw it doing something strange, something almost normal. It was picking flowers. Yes, flowers. And the moment it noticed someone watching, it ran straight into the forest, gone. So what was it? A threat? A person hiding? Or something else entirely? Rumors spread fast. Some said it was a woman with severe trauma. Others said a man hiding a disease. Some believed it was just a loner, a human who wanted to disappear. But then something happened. Something that changed everything. In 2013, someone finally got proof. A photo, blurry, distant, but clear enough. A tall figure, gas mask, walking away through the trees. The image spread everywhere. Newspapers picked it up. People started paying attention. And that's when everything went wrong. Because right after the world saw it, it vanished. No more sightings, no more footsteps, nothing. But what they found next was far more disturbing. Deep in the forest, left behind, was the outfit, the mask, and a note, a message that read, like a final goodbye. And suddenly, this wasn't just a legend anymore. It was something darker, something real. And the question changed. Not what is it, but what happened to it? Now the story shifts from quiet forests to a city that never sleeps. New Delhi, hot nights, crowded rooftops, people sleeping outside just to breathe. Then one night, someone screamed. Not a normal scream, the kind that wakes everyone up. Doors opened, lights flickered on, people ran outside. And the story spread instantly. Something attacked, something not human. They called it the Monkey Man, a shadow jumping between rooftops, too fast to follow, too strong to stop. Half man, half animal, or at least that's what people believed. Descriptions didn't match, not even close. Some said it was covered in black fur, glowing red eyes, claws dripping with blood. Others swore it was a man wearing a helmet, metal claws, like some kind of machine. One witness claimed it could leap impossible distances, like gravity didn't matter. Another said it vanished mid-chase, like it was never there. So what was real? No one knew, but the injuries were real. Scratches, bruises, deep claw marks on arms and faces. Within days, panic spread across the city. Reports flooded in, night after night. More victims, more sightings, nearly 20 attacks in just a few nights. And then it exploded. Hundreds of emergency calls, people begging for help, screaming into phones. Police had no answers, no suspect, no clear description. Still, they had to act. Special hotlines were set up, a cash reward announced. Find it, catch it, stop it. But the deeper they looked, the less sense it made. Doctors examined the wounds. They looked like animal bites. But experts said, no local animal behaves like this. Witnesses contradicted each other every single time. Height changed, shape changed, even behavior changed. It was like everyone saw something different. And that's when fear took over completely. People stopped sleeping. Families stayed awake all night. Men patrolled the streets with sticks and knives. Some carried swords, others mirrors, because they believed it was something supernatural. And then things got worse, much worse. People started dying, not from the creature, from fear. One man fell off a roof while trying to escape, dead instantly. A pregnant woman ran in panic, fell down the stairs. She didn't survive. And then came the violence. Anyone suspicious became a target. A homeless monk was mistaken for the creature, beaten nearly to death. A truck driver was dragged from his vehicle, attacked by a crowd, all because they thought he wasn't human. Think about that. No proof, no confirmed sighting, but real damage, real deaths, and still no one caught anything. Weeks passed, then slowly the report stopped. The city calmed down, lights came back, people slept again, and just like that, the monkey man disappeared. No body, no evidence, no explanation. Experts stepped in later, psychologists, researchers. They gave it a name, mass hysteria, a chain reaction of fear, one story triggering another, until the entire city believed the same nightmare. And here's the unsettling part. The injuries were real, the fear was real, but the creature, maybe not, which raises a darker question. If nothing was there, why did everyone see something? Now we leave the city, back to silence, back to darkness. South Carolina, 1988, a road. No one should be driving at night. Swamp on both sides, black water, no lights, no help. A teenager drives home, late shift, tired eyes. Then suddenly, a flat tire. He pulls over, alone, of course. The air feels wrong, too still, too quiet. He starts changing the tire, trying to hurry, try not to think. Then he hears it, footsteps, fast, heavy, coming closer. He looks up, and everything changes. Something rushes out from the darkness. Tall, over 6 feet. Green skin, wet, like it just crawled out of the swamp. Red eyes, glowing, locked on him. 3 fingers, long claws. Not human, not animal, something else. It lets out a sound, low, violent, and then it charges. He doesn't think. He jumps into the car, slams the door. Too late. The creature leaps, lands on the roof. The car shakes violently. Metal screams, claws scraping. He floors the gas, heart exploding. Swerves hard, brakes, anything to shake it off. Finally, it falls. He doesn't stop, doesn't look back. When he gets home, he can barely speak. But the evidence speaks for him. The car is damaged, deep scratches, crushed metal. The mirror ripped clean off, mud everywhere, and something else. Footprints, three-toed, pressed deep into the ground. Police get involved immediately. This isn't just a story anymore. They document everything, take casts of the prints, photograph the damage. And then the media arrives. Within days, the story explodes. They give it a name, the Lizard Man. Suddenly, everyone is watching. Reporters flood the town. Cameras everywhere. People come from out of state, hoping to see it, or prove it's real. And then, more sightings. Drivers report shadows, crossing the road. Strange figures, moving near the swamp. Cars found damaged, bite marks, scratches. The panic grows. But so does something else. Excitement. Shops start selling merch, t-shirts, souvenirs. The town leans into it. Even rewards are offered. Huge money. Catch it alive. But no one ever does. Then comes a twist. A man steps forward, claims he shot the creature, has proof, blood, scales. It sounds convincing for a moment, then it falls apart. He admits it was all fake, a lie to keep the story alive. And suddenly, everything becomes uncertain again. Were the other sightings real, or just more stories? Even the original witness starts to raise questions. Details don't always match. Descriptions change slightly. And yet, those footprints existed. That damage was real. So what actually happened? On that road? A creature? A misidentified animal? Or something far stranger? Because sometimes the truth isn't clear. And sometimes people don't want it to be. Which leads to the final question. If all three stories follow the same pattern, what are we really looking at? 3 stories, 3 different places, but the same pattern. Something appears, strange, unexplainable. People notice, they talk, they share, then everything escalates. The media gets involved, stories grow bigger, details get sharper, or stranger. More people start seeing it, even if nothing changed. That's the turning point. Fear spreads, not slowly, but instantly. Like a virus. In Switzerland, a silent figure becomes a legend. In New Delhi, a rumor becomes a nightmare. In South Carolina, a sighting becomes a phenomenon. And in every case, something shifts. Reality bends. Just enough. Because once you expect to see something, your mind fills the gaps. A shadow becomes a figure. A noise becomes footsteps. A shape becomes a monster. And the scariest part? You believe it. Not because it's real, but because it feels real. That's how urban legends survive. They don't need proof. They need emotion. Fear, curiosity, uncertainty. And once those take hold, logic doesn't matter anymore. Look back at the Monkey Man. Hundreds of calls. Real injuries. But no creature. Look at the Lizard Man. Physical damage. Footprints. But no body. And the gas mask figure. Photographed, then gone forever. Each one leaves something behind. Just enough to keep the story alive. But never enough to prove anything. That's not a coincidence. That's the formula. Because if you had proof, the mystery would die. And without mystery, no one would care. So the story stays incomplete. Always. And your brain keeps trying to finish it. That's why these legends don't fade. They evolve. New sightings appear years later. New photos surface. Blurry. Always blurry. New witnesses come forward. Confident. Terrified. And the cycle repeats. But here's the real question. What if it's not just imagination? What if some of these stories start with something real? A person, an animal, an event, something small, and everything else builds on top of it. Layer after layer, fear after fear, until the original truth is completely buried. And all that's left is a legend. So when you hear a strange story like this, ask yourself, what part is real? And what part did people create because they needed something to believe in? Because sometimes the monster isn't out there. It's in here, in the mind, waiting for the next story.